I'm gonna fight them all. A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night, 'cause I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And a message coming from my eyes says leave me alone. Leave me alone.
welcome everyone here tonight as we are live here at Imola. And guess what? That's right. You might have heard I am getting louder and louder as this time goes. This is the PGR Imola Grand Prix presented by, that's right, the guys who helped me get real loud, No BS Tech. Guess what? I'm just kidding with that one. No, they're a tech company that helps us advise people. They also do work with Datadog and a few others. But they are the sponsors of tonight's race. Had to throw that out there. Driving for those guys tonight will be Anthony Yunez. And I cannot wait to see what he does for them to represent. You know, Anthony, represent, dude. As my wife Jenna happens to be watching. Hopefully it's not too loud in your eardrum, as I know she is currently working. Love you. Can't wait to see you after work. Right now, we're going to bring up a few drivers here. We're going to talk about their experience and how anxious pumped up and ready to rock and roll they are for this season. And first up, we're going to bring up newcomer Christian. He was in the ending part of the last two races last season. Christian Anarella. Let's bring him on up. Yo, Christian.
Yo, what's going on?
So this is Imola. How... You know, we're kind of going a new route here tonight. So we're getting to know the drivers here. First debut night. Not for you, obviously. This is your second night out here, or third. But talk about what kind of experience you got with this W12.
So ever since I joined this league and I looked at the schedule, you guys convinced me and Harry to join this league. So once we did, we just started hopping right in this, in some test drive, just trying it out. I'm pretty confident, honestly, feeling into this.
All right, so you're getting a good handle on the car, not too backbreaking, I hope, kind of like the W13, Lewis Hamilton. I'm sure Mercedes is sorry, but you know, kind of not like that one.
Yeah, no, I like the way this car feels, honestly.
All right, man. Well, good luck here at Imola. Welcome to round one. Better buckle up for this one because, in case anybody's wondering, my music tonight has been known to actually blow subwoofers. I am so sorry, Chucky. But no, man. Get in there. Let it rip, man. Show them what you can do. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Christian. Now, let's bring up a newcomer completely out the box here. Harrison Spory. Next victim, please. Yo, Harrison.
What's going on?
Man, what a night. You got the sound of Imola in the air. How are you feeling here tonight?
A little nervous, but I'm trying to lock in, as they say.
What kind of experience are you bringing to the grid here tonight?
Not much in the W12. I've done a lot of open wheel in the F4 and super lights, but as far as, you know, an actual, like the W12 specifically, probably 50 laps around Imola, but I'm going to give it my best, I guess.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you get to it. Good luck. And I think if I'm right on this, almost all the solo drivers will wind up joining the Prime Grid Racing chat just to communicate a little easier.
Sure.
All right. Good luck, man. And I'll get you down to the guys. And is it Spory or is it Spory? How do you pronounce that
Spory.
Huh?
Spory? SP.
Spory.
Yeah, Spory. I started spelling it like it's a bank or something. I'm so used to
I'm going to throw a French accent in there. It's going to be like Spory.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. It's German. Don't do that. It's German. It's German. You got to throw a little like a, you know?
I can't hawk that much loogies.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess French will work.
No, we'll just stick to Spory. We'll keep it simple. All right, man. Good luck.
Perfect.
Welcome to Prime Grid.
Simple.
Can't wait to see what you were able to wind up doing.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. So that was Harry Spory, and now let's bring up a little experience. He was driving last season. Let's hear from Doug Ward. Doug.
Hey,
Dougie boy, I know you're bringing the noise tonight, buddy. How are you feeling coming into this one? What kind of experience are you bringing to this grid?
well, experience, I can't say I've got much. This is a track I've never raced before, but I'm feeling good. I've got a good bit of practice in with those practice sessions that the guys have been throwing up, past couple weeks. Feeling all right.
Well, how long have you been racing the W12? I iterate, specify.
Since just about the first race last season that I was racing it. So, Monza last season.
All right. It's good enough, man. You're signed up. You're good. You're good
Or was
to go,
Austria
man.
Or was Austria sooner?
I don't know.
I think Austria was first, actually.
I've done too many prime grid racing. I've done too many broadcasts to pay attention to which one came first. I'll put it that way.
They were one after the other. It doesn't matter.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully season 2 goes really well for you.
Hopefully.
Thank you. So that was Doug Ward, everybody. Now let's bring up Luke Cruz. A little bit of a part-timer last season, I believe, but let's hear from him. Luke.
Hey, man.
Bring the noise, my friend. How are you feeling out there? We're talking about experienced drivers out there. How experienced are you with this W12?
I love the car so much, and this track is just awesome with this car. And I'm really confident today because I've been running some pretty good lap times, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, you already know lap times ain't going to get you nothing. It's all a matter of strat to the finish, my friend. You got to do it on the last lap.
I mean, but what if I just pull like a 20-second gap from the field and just cruise it the whole time?
Well, you still got to pit. You better hope your pit strat's dialed in, my friend.
We'll figure that one out when I pit.
All right, that'll be good. But, as far as driving the W12, how long have you been driving the W12?
It was like one of my first times I got on iRacing because I thought it was so cool, and I've driven it for a while. I'm pretty comfortable with it. I know it has so much grip, and you just gotta trust it.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight at Imola.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. That was Luke Cruz, and now let's bring up Harry Krantz, the newcomer here. Harry.
Brandon.
Man, what a night. Imola, the Italian sunlight is in the air. How are you feeling? And what kind of experience you bringing to the grid with this W12 machine?
Let me tell you, not much experience. I'd say about a week's worth, but we got confidence. That's what we're fueling on. But track feels nice. I cannot talk and drive at the same time, but
it's all right. So can we're not gonna go in that conversation. My wife is watching.
Yeah,
I will get beat up for that comment. But no, man. Welcome PGR. Good luck to you. Hopefully, you get grips on the machine, and let's have some fun, right?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy to be here.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, there we go. Knocked out a few of them. Now let's bring on Leon Flukiger. And he is an international guy, so let's hear from him. Leon. Oh, Leon?
Hello?
Hello, my friend. So, what country you represent? I see it looks like Canada and Germany.
Switzerland.
All right. My bad. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I see the Swiss flag there. Kind of right. It must be on the border of Germany. But
no, it's like the club is Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. That's why it shows all three.
Oh, gotcha. Well, tonight you're coming in here, W12. How much experience are you bringing to the field as far as running the W12 in general? It doesn't matter what league it was in.
Actually, the last 2 races from the last season, but otherwise none.
So, but it looks like you're getting a really good handle on this machine.
Yeah, I played the F1 games a lot, so. Maybe that helps me.
Hey, you know what? The league started on F1 games, so I do not doubt that one bit. In F1 games, how many years did you play that?
Like 3 or 4.
Oh, so you're bringing a little bit of experience with just F1 in general, then to the grid.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and for all your fans out in Switzerland, we're in Italy right now. Well, I'm in the U.S. Leon's in Switzerland, but we're in Italy, so long travels for everybody. Good luck, Leon, and welcome to the grid. I can't wait to see what you can do. Thank you. So, Leon Lukaiger getting ready to rock and roll. And now we're going to let's Tarcisio Carvalho. I don't know. Tarcisio? Hello? Mike must be off, so we'll just go on to Mark Samat. Let's bring him on up. Mark.
Yo.
So we're coming in, new season. How are you feeling here tonight?
Pretty good, man. Excited to start the season.
Yeah, and as far as experience with the W12, how experienced are you with this machine?
I used to race it a bit before, but I went more GT3, so happy to be back in it and these tracks. I never actually raced Imola, so it's going to be the first time.
All right, man. Well, hopefully this works out pretty good for you, and you wind up bringing home something very fun.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully you wind up getting a good finish.
For sure. Thanks, man. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. That was Mark Samat, everybody. And now let's start bringing up some experienced drivers. Driving that number 7 machine. He's been with PGR for nearly the entire time as a whole. Let's bring up driver of the number 7, Liam Doyle. Liam.
Brandon, how's it going?
Put this thing to Pound Town. All right, so we're talking to the drivers. It's Imola. I already know you got some experience out there. How much experience are you bringing to this grid here tonight as far as the W12 and Formula One?
Well, I mean, I've done, 3 or 4 seasons now on iRacing with these cars, and then did a couple seasons in F1 2020 and F1 2021, so I've been driving here for the better part of the last 3 years or so, and probably every 6 months I do some sort of big Formula One race here.
So for some of these drivers that are out there new and maybe not able to get it, what kind of advice would you offer them with this machine?
With this track, you really got to be careful. There's a lot of spots where you can really easily mess yourself up and really expend a whole bunch of time, but you also have to push it because everybody else is going to be too. It's a really popular track, so everybody knows it.
Now, when you look on the grid and you see drivers that are absolutely blistering pace right out the gate, out of some newcomers in there like Flukaiger, Cruz, even Morris is putting up some huge pace right out the gate. Is that making you kind of think about how you're going to handle the track?
Yes and no. To a certain extent, everybody's got their own pace, right? So if I'm just comfortable with where I'm at and I'm driving as fast as I can comfortably without pushing too hard, then I'll be happy.
All right, man.
Ooh, as I go off the track.
You cannot park there, sir.
I got it. Okay, we're good.
You better get that thing in line, okay? That is illegal.
We're good.
You cannot. That is not a race line. Not a race line. I'm broadcasting. I know this. All right.
Well, neither is that. Get out of everybody's way. There you go.
You know what? I think I feel like I'm partially blamed for harassing you.
Yeah, it's what's it called? The commentator curse.
Whatever, dude. You deserved it. I know what you did at Nürburgring.
What did I do at Nürburgring? I didn't do anything wrong there.
You guys were picking on me and beating on me, and you're the one who started. You're the one who took me out. Remember?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You
right.
pulled
Yeah,
out of the track. You pulled out the track, and you know it. Just because I was pulled out. You know what? You know what? Perry's gonna hear this argument. He's gonna laugh his ass off.
We'll talk about it in court.
Perry, this guy won't admit it. He caused an accident in GT3. He started it.
Well, what is it? What are you messing with, Liam?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely messing with him.
Yeah, he's giving me a hard time. He's saying that I crashed into him. It's absolute garbage. Bunch of malarkey.
Last race? That's on the GT3 race?
Bunch of malarkey.
All right, well, Liam, glad to have you on the grid. Can't wait to see what experience does for you here tonight, and good luck.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, the man of the hour, Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry, tell him what kind of experience you're working with here tonight.
Whoa. Well, hey, I am glad to be here, Brandon. Glad to be back after a few weeks off. Excited for this season. I think, like most drivers, this is going to be awesome. But for me personally, pull off to the side here. This is actually my 16th season of Formula One here with Prime Grid Racing, which is pretty amazing to be able to say because when I start to think about that, and I'm one of the oldest drivers on the grid, so when I start to think about that, you know, it's kind of like an Alonso Hamilton situation. I might not be as fast as those guys, but definitely have as much speed and experience, and I try to you know, take that to my advantage and use it here. So the last few weeks, I'll tell you what, I've been resting and just, you know, trying to rest the body and mind and get ready for not only this season, but the NASCAR Cup Series season that's going to be starting this week. So a lot of these guys probably have a lot more laps in this week than me, but I'm just going to try to rely on that, you know, 15 seasons of experience.
So you're just doing this ordinary thing that got you busted at Nürburgring where I went 2-0 against you. Arrive and drive is basically the deal.
Well, you know, the last driver that you had in here had a hand in knocking my wheels out of alignment at Nürburgring.
See,
so.
I told you it wasn't just me. I told you the man. See, I told you.
Yeah.
Like, his name is Liam Doyle, and he is responsible for wrecking. He is responsible for wrecking my BMW at Nürburgring.
Mine too, Liam. Now that I think about that. So, but yeah, you did get me twice there now. So I don't know. I'll have to get you this week at Interlagos. That should be fun.
So anytime you see Nürburgring coming up on the schedule, you're gonna be like, "Oh, god dang it!"
Yeah, I'll probably hold it off for a few seasons now. But I always love racing there, to be honest.
Why? You scared? Scared the big bad Brandon
No,
might get you?
just, you know, there was other people were scared. Nobody showed up to that race. We only had 10 guys.
Very fair enough.
But tonight, man, this is a track I'm really looking forward to. I love this track, to be honest. That's why I made it the number one, you know, kickoff of the season, because it's a fast track. It's definitely a technical track. It's got a lot of F1 history to it. And we've got, you know, maybe potentially one of the most competitive grids that we're bringing to Prime Grid Racing this season, with 21 committed drivers this season, and hopefully going to have 11 different teams out here battling. So there should be some intense action, not only in the front, but, you know, in the midfield and in the back as well. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm excited for tonight, and I know a lot of other drivers are too. So I'm excited to see what some of these rookies can do, too. You know, we got a few rookies on the grid, and Harrison Spory, Tarcisio Carvalho, Christian Iannarella. I'm probably murdering that name. And Harry Krantz, too. So a lot of new guys on the grid. And, I mean, even Leon is pretty new. He's only raced in really one or two races, along with Jasper. Someone might have to go wake Jasper up because he's not in the actual session, but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, Brandon, and looking forward to another great season with Blackout Motorsports Network. And you know, if you don't mind, I'd love to give a big shout out to all the guys that are sponsoring the Road League, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's absolutely okay. I don't not mind one bit. Keep going.
All right, beautiful. Well, you know, like I said, we've got the Grand Prix series. We've got 21 drivers, and it's a free league. And that was only able to be done thanks to, myself and Prime Grid Racing. You, Brandon Smith, and Blackout Motorsports Network. We're the two of the biggest sponsors of this league, along with Anthony Yunez and No BS Tech. Liam Doyle is also a sponsor. Jesse Erdman, Landon Meeks. Landon Meeks. Landon Bednars.
Oh my goodness.
Landon Bednars and Wise Owl Wash. He's going to love that I called him that.
So it's going to be Thomas Bednars and Landon Meeks from now on. I do not care. We're keeping it.
Thomas Meeks and Wheels America. So we appreciate all those sponsors. And, without them, we wouldn't be able to have such a great, strong league. So we appreciate everything that our sponsors do for us.
All right. Thank you for that, Perry. And go get it done, my friend. As I'm running out of time. I got some more people to talk to. Good luck.
I appreciate you, Brandon. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And remind the drivers, top 5 to the front stretch. And do not pull the cars off until after all the interviews are complete, please.
Will do. I'm on it. I'm on it, sir. You got it. Thank you.
All right. So Brandon Perry. And now let's bring up tonight's race sponsor, Anthony Yunez and No BS Tech. We're going to have some conversation here. Anthony.
What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man?
You know what? Bring the noise, my friend. So I was telling the people how I was bumping louder and everything else. All thanks to No BS Tech.
Yeah, baby.
But, tonight is No BS Tech's race. Tell us a little bit about No BS Tech.
And well, listen, No BS Tech, we're a Datadog partner. Provide service and consulting for customers of Datadog and helps get the most out of their investment and help them solve business problems with the technology. So that's what we're all about. Been in business about a year and a half, and really fortunate. It's been going really well so far.
Basically, IT guys, everybody.
That's right.
I don't know about anybody else, but if I get problems, I actually ask Anthony. No joke. I actually ask him if there's something I've gotten wrong with my PC or something. And Anthony does assist drivers here to fix some stuff, like Brandon Perry recently having the Houdini syndrome.
That's right.
Or the snowplow. He was the snowplow.
He was the snowplow. That's right.
And as further, all the people out there wondering, how much experience are you bringing to the grid as far as Formula One?
Oh, she's probably 6-7 years of Formula One league racing under my belt now. It's been a long haul with PGR, great league, and I've been it since season 1 or season 2.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and may the odds be in your favor, dude. Roll the dice.
Thanks, brother.
And on behalf of the network, thank you, No BS Tech, for all your IT needs. How'd that sound? Did I nail it?
You did great. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So that was Anthony Yunez. And now let's bring up, we got to hear from Sebastian Moreno and hear from him. Sebastian.
Yeah.
How are you doing tonight? Imola in the air. How much experience you bringing to the grid, my friend?
How much experience?
Yep, and Formula One in general.
I started playing the F1 games. That's how I started doing sim racing. But I haven't been doing F1 that much, and since I started doing iRacing.
And now that you got back in the W12, how much experience you got with this one then?
I've been trying to race ever since I started getting into this league as much as I can. Like, unfortunately, not enough, but it's a lot of fun. I miss this car.
All right, well, good luck to you, man. Can't wait to see what you're able to do tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's going to be fun.
Thank you. There we go. Just got to Zeb, and now let's see if we can talk to our Brazilian compadre, Teresiio. Teresiio? Hello? You got a copy? Hello?
Buddy?
Hello.
Are you speaking? Okay.
Yeah, so this is the booth. So for all the fans out there, how do you pronounce your name?
Yeah, it's difficult. It's Tarcísio.
Tarcísio?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you pronounce the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
name?
My last name is Carvalho.
Carvalho.
Yeah.
All right. Tarcísio Carvalho.
Yes.
Did I nail it? All right. Well,
No, it's perfect. Usually I see, how can I say? It's difficult to pronounce this here in North America, but you pronounce it well.
all right. Thank you for that one. Now, we know you're coming here a long trip from Brazil. How do you feel about coming to Imola?
Yeah, so far so good.
How much experience you got in the W12 itself, though?
Yes. No, I was not used to race with the double 12, right?
Yep.
But yeah, I think it will be fine.
All right. Well, I'm going to get you down to the guys. Good luck. Welcome to the grid, and I cannot wait to see what you can do. So hopefully, if all you Brazilian fans are down there watching, tell them to kick this up because we're going louder than ever this season.
Just my family here, right? My wife and kids. They are used to watch, but let's see if I can do something for them. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that, man. I can't wait to see what you do.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you.
Not a problem. Enjoy the show afterwards. It's going to be one heck of a fun time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So, Terezio, letting it rock and roll. And now let's bring up Taylor Toller, Tea Time. And last season champion, Tea Time. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, man, right now is not a good time. Put me back down. I'll be back up in a minute.
Okay. All right, so Tea Time is having a bad time in here. We got Tim Mars here. Let's see if I got Tim in the chat anywhere. No Timmy. All right. All right, so everybody watching, we're here in Italy. Please rise for the Italian national anthem here as I do this at every show done by the Navy Band. All right, what a scene this one is. And now let's talk about what this track really is about. Let's go to tonight's race info. This is PGR Imola Grand Prix Week 1 presented by No BS Tech. Current track temp is at 107 degrees. Track length is at 3.02 miles, located in Imola, Italy, 50 miles away from the Ferrari plant. Current weather outside is 68 degrees and clear with no real wind to speak of. So these drivers should have a pretty easy time here tonight. As we're looking at the current lap times being laid down, Luke Cruz, absolutely amazing lap at a 1:14.61, absolutely flying right now. You know, we were talking about where certain drivers are coming from other countries to race. You know, we got drivers from Switzerland, Brazil, Canada, and I believe we got one. I believe Jasper might, if he gets here, he's from Denmark, I believe. Or he's from the deal. And Leon Flukeiger actually takes a lead in this lap, running laps here. So these drivers, they got newcomers and everything all over the track here tonight. And they are absolutely dialing this in. Oh, my goodness. And Liam just sort of collided with somebody. And my wife Jenna is watching. I happen to be behaving. Just so she's aware, I'm being nice. Okay? Just saying. Taylor Toller, of course, is still having some trouble. Waiting on a couple other drivers here tonight, though. We're expected to have a full grid of 21 committed drivers here. But we got to bring up Mr. Brandon Perry, and we're going to do something we always do, and we're going to pick a random driver for our driver spotlight here tonight. Oh, Perry.
What's up there, Brandon Smith?
You know, we always go through picking liveries. Well, we're not picking a livery no more.
Nope.
So now we're going to pick on a driver spotlight of which driver maybe to keep an eye on. You know, I'm seeing 3 names at the top of this board that really speak volumes.
Who's that? Liam Doyle?
Leon Flukeiger, Justin Carrizosa, and Teresio.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if you got to pull Tarcisio.
It's Teresio.
Like you might... Okay, I'm just murdering it. I'm sorry about that, Teresio. I don't know if you got to pull him up, but his mic is working again. I'm guessing you did because you know how to say his name and I don't.
Yes, I absolutely asked him how. As we have hit an international audience out there this season.
Absolutely. Where's Jasper though? I'm trying to wake up Jasper. Like
he's
another guy that's
man. It's like 2 in the morning for him.
2 in the morning, I know, but usually he's here, so. We should have a driver from the Netherlands as well, but it's good to have a driver from Brazil and Leon is from Sweden, right?
Switzerland.
So Switzerland. So sorry about that, Leon.
Look at the flags. Jeez.
I'm just having trouble with it across the board tonight.
Which drivers are you thinking? Which one deserves that driver spotlight?
You know what? I would like to hear more about Carrizosa. You know, when Justin came in the league, you know, he came in as this brash, you know, fast driver, and now he's starting to really adapt to how we like to drive as a league and what we expect, and he's getting much better, and I like him. I'd like to hear what he's got to say.
Well, we're going to pick him as a driver of the driver spotlight, but he's not in the chat.
Not even in the chat?
He's not even in the chat, man. You know what? He's disqualified. No, he's disqualified. Nope, we're moving on.
And I would go with Liam Doyle after that. Liam Doyle, look, he's running like 5th or 6th right now. He's got a ton of experience. He's been in the league for 15 seasons. He's been in here for all the seasons, along with me, Jesse, and Anthony.
All right.
So I'd like to hear from Liam.
I'll pop the photo. You bring him up here. I'm gonna have to get this just right here.
All right, hold on.
Oh, they're perfect.
Carrizosa's not in there. I know some guys like to focus on the race, but we need some interviews.
We don't do no focus around here. Dang it, we arrive and drive. That's how we do.
Jasper just commented that he's going to be coming in. So.
All right. So
Liam Doyle.
going on?
Liam Doyle, you're up in the broadcast booth. You are live on Blackout Motorsports Network.
You explain it to him. I'm underpaid sometimes.
So check this out. So, we're no longer doing the livery of the night because, it's a little weak.
Okay.
And people don't always do it. So what we are doing, though, is driver spotlights. We started it last season. Brandon Smith did a little practice run on me where I got to do it for one of the races. But we have picked you. We did pick Justin, too, but he's not in the chat. But we have picked you to be the driver spotlight of the night, and have the eyes on you. Well, and you've got a lot of seasons here in Prime Grid Racing too, so I think it's fitting.
I do. I have definitely been around the block when it comes to PGR racing. I've been doing it since F1 2021, I think.
I think so, or 2020.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, Liam, you got the driver's spotlight, man. Any shout-outs you got to give for any fans that might be cheering you on in that number 7 machine?
Unfortunately, not on my end, but I appreciate everybody that does watch, and really appreciate both of you two Brandons for putting these on every week, and for Jenna, of course, for putting up with you, Brandon. But otherwise, I'm just really appreciative that we've got a good-sized grid, and it looks like a lot of really good drivers out here tonight.
All right, man.
One of the other things, though, we got to do with the driver spotlight is tell us where you're from, where you're racing from.
I am based out of Manchester. Well, I'm Portsmouth now, but I'm in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
We love it. New England. Me, Anthony, and Liam, all out of New England.
Yeah, about an hour from Boston, a little bit less.
Oh, God, please tell me you guys are not Patriots fans.
Of course we are. Are you kidding me? It's been
great. Of course. Dumb question, Breno.
We're not going to go. We'll talk about your guys' faults later.
Disconnected Jasper and Stephen Brown. And where's grid is going to be stacked tonight, baby.
All right, man. Well, unfortunately, you guys are a little bit behind the edge on everything. We won't talk about your guys' faults tonight. We'll try to avoid that, being from New England and everything. Congrats, Leah. Congratulations,
appreciate
man.
It. Thank you.
And
thank you, guys.
That many seasons, let's see what you can do, man. And are we going to see the Brandon-Liam rivalry unload this season?
I hope so. It's always fun.
Yeah.
It's always, we've already been racing pretty tight in GT3, so hopefully we can keep it up and do some more in F1.
All right, man. Well,
good luck. It's always fun. It's always clean. That's the best part.
Good luck. Yep. Qualifying has started. Let's go.
Let's get after it, Brando.
Thank you. So those guys got a little bit of qualifying to do. Don't go. The guy in third place in that. Let's take a look. I'll see if I can look at the results here. Let's see here. I think that was Teresio, actually. Let's take a look. So 115, 130. I believe that was Justin Carzoza there. That was in the third place part here. But let me see if I can get practice results here. Oh, that was Harrison Spory. He is a debut night for the league here, so very interested to see what he can do here tonight. And hopefully he has luck on his side, as we should be able to see some good stuff out of him. Of course, Teresio, the driver out of Brazil, eyes are on him. Brazilian is very known for a lot of speed in Formula One, especially considering they have a lot of talent down there, such as Ayrton Senna was actually from there. So a lot of talent down there in Brazil. But these guys have open qualifying. These guys are going to have to maintain a pace. But more importantly, they don't want to get too crazy. It's like Mark Samat actually a little bit of Alfa Romeo type deal on there. And there is Harrison Spory. And Jasper, the driver out of the Netherlands, is here too. Driving that number 22. He did make it, so he's going to lay down some laps. We have a fully stacked grid. Almost a full F1 grid of 20 drivers here tonight. So these guys are really going to be putting it together. A few drivers from last season, some from this season are newcomers to it. Other drivers have been here since it started. 16 seasons, 6 seasons on iRacing. This is the start of that 6th season. These guys are going to get it going. So stay tuned, everybody. I'm going to grab me a drink, let you guys jam out a little bit, because we're going to get started.
These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Come on.
All right, as they start getting the lap times clocked in, here's the onboard of Justin Carrizosa. Now, I got to tell you, him and this number 13, he's just trying to get some space built up. So he's getting a more accurate lap time. But this is the in-car footage of Justin. Oh my, and oh, trouble. Ooh, he saved it. Nice save of the onboard there. He doesn't want to get me hurt or anything. However, that's scary. I'm going back this route. So Justin Carrizosa leads the way for a provisional pole. Then we got Leon Flukiger, Sebastian Moreno, Mark Samad, and Harrison Spory. Now Adam Donegan is back on the grid, and he's rocking in P6. Christian Enarella is in 27th place. Tim Morris in 8th. Teresio is in 9th. Stephen Brown in... the rest of the guys have not qualified yet. So 9 drivers have qualified here tonight. We will have a fully stacked grid. 20 drivers here tonight, 10 teams. So absolutely amazing grid here to start this season. And of course, these guys got to be full-time. Team points on the line. Last season's champions was Prime Grid Racing. PGR Zone, that was Brandon Perry and Jesse Erdman taking the team title last season. And a very dramatic season indeed. It was absolutely crazy. But, I mean, it panned out for these guys. It teamed up. It'll be Toller and Enarella, Flukiger and Ward, Carrizosa and Krantz, Samad and Donegan. Erdman is paired up with Perry again. Brown and Morris, Yunez and Doyle, Jasper and Teresio. Then we got Sebastian and Toller, Luke Cruz and Harrison, and Will Atkinson is looking to be joining the grid, or Willie Atkinson is looking to join up, but he's got room for one more spot to have full 11 teams on this, identical to a Formula One, the real deal. And, you know, instead of Formula One, you know what? This is P1 Racing. That's right. P1. P is for Prime Grid, PGR. 1 is for the number 1 Grand Prix series across the board for leagues. Just throwing it out there, just saying. So P1 Racing is here to stay. As we gotta let Brandon Perry know. See if he could. Hey Perry, I know I normally don't bother you, but
On a hot lap, Brando.
Okay.
What are you saying?
So instead of Formula One now, no, this is it's you know, you got F1 and you got A1 and all that, you know.
Sure.
We're gonna be P1 Racing, baby. P1.
What's that gonna be for one of your new teams?
No, PGR. PGR 1 Racing. Duh. F1 is the pinnacle of racing motorsports.
I believe so.
PGR is the pinnacle of iRacing motorsports.
I like that. I certainly like
You
that.
see, it was a compliment. Jeez. I don't want F1 to come after me. Just saying, I live in Minnesota. I got a poor income. I don't have F1 bucks. However, if since I'm throwing you guys out there enough, you guys throw me some sponsor money. Just saying.
Absolutely. You know, and anybody out there watching, you know, and I know there's a certain group of people that watch every week. If they want to send Brandon Smith a tip, you should probably throw up your PayPal up there.
I already got it. It's a link in the description, dude. I do this the easy way. I'm a tech guy. All right. Well, I'm going to get you back down to the guys. Good luck at quali.
All right. Thanks, Brandon.
Don't screw up. Don't blow it.
I know. I'm in P12. I got to do better.
All right. So Brandon Berry tried not to blow it. But anyway, he's going to blow it anyway. We already know this. But Justin Carzoza is still on provisional P1 here tonight, as he is rocking the house here for first night of the season. Not his first race, though. He was here last season with us, and he did win a couple races, as I think he might have it. Let's go see if he eliminated last season. Oh, he did. That jackal. He eliminated the season from last season. If I remember right, Carzoza actually won 2 races last season. Or he just won the 1. I'm not sure too much on that one. But the drivers are ready to rock and roll here tonight. I can assure you of this. And first night out, you know, nerves are settling in for these guys. Yeah, we are counting in 20 drivers here, dialed in, ready to rock and roll here. And what could be a fun deal. Now, these guys will have a mandatory compound change throughout this race. They will also have to watch for the VSC, which gets sometimes thrown out there after the 10-minute mark, but not usually. They will remain green flag for the most part of it. Be almost an hour long of just straight going head-to-head, edge-of-your-seat action. So, I mean, if these guys are absolutely setting the mark for what racing and Grand Prix should be and how it's done. They're also got to watch the penalties. I mean, if you go into the pit hot, take that speeding penalty, guess what? That could be a 40-second hold, which in this style racing, it is absolutely critical you do not do that. It can cost you positions. Also, end of the night, you know, you go through and you might have had an incident with another driver. It could cost you a start from the back the next race even. So these guys definitely have to be game on here tonight. And every position, every point's going to matter because they don't do it the normal way. They do club scoring up to the top 20 drivers. Higher the position, the higher the reward. And Roski, glad you were in the chat, my friend. You like what you see, though? You want to see more of these guys racing? Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also, if you want to get some exclusive gear, we do have that to offer in the link in the description. You can check out the store and see how this goes. My wife Jenna is watching, though. Love you. Cannot wait for you to be home. As I am texting her right now to tell her so also. But it's almost game over for these drivers. Carzoza still on the P1 spot. Other drivers might be electing to start from the back. But it looks like Jasper looking to lay it down. Is Jasper going to be on? Oh, Jasper off track big time there. Taylor Toller looking to lock in. And Liam Doyle. So these guys, looks like Stephen Brown locked in. He got himself a lap in. Taylor Toller, last season's champion. Going to be contending against drivers such as Anthony Younes, previous Formula One champion here. Jesse Erdman, another champion. So, got a few champions in the deal here. 3 different champions stepping to the deal to lay it down. Jesse Erdman, of course, throwing up that Italian vibe. Really dig that livery there, Jesse. If you happen to catch this later, amazing livery. Represents Italy really nicely. And qualifying is coming to a close. As if Jesse could get it across the line, I think he did. He's going to be back on another hot lap, so he gets to go around the track once again to try and claim it. Jesse steps it down. He's going to put it all the way to the ground. He's going to push that thing to the floor. He's really got to watch track limits here because that will mess up your qualifying run. Carzoza staring at the top spot currently. Jesse Erdman looking to take it if he can. He's gone green through nearly most of the sectors, actually. He's looking for purple, though. Really needs the purple one if he wants to get this one into the top seed here. Not having the greatest run right now. He brings it down pit road. Harrison Spory way off track there. That lap will probably not count there. So Spory doesn't quite get it done. Jasper Van Groothuis has failed to qualify here tonight. So he's going to wind up starting a very bad spot here. Qualifying is over. And there are those final results with Carzoza taking the pole. Pole position to start this one. He gets the pole award here tonight. And Sebastian Moreno right alongside him. So these guys definitely going to be having to do a big show for No BS Tech. Shout out to No BS Tech for sponsoring tonight's race. 37 laps. This is the PGR Imola Grand Prix, sponsored by No BS Tech. And let's go to tonight's grid. Oh my, brought me right to the back of the grid. There it is. Front row will be Justin Carrizosa and Sebastian Moreno. That'll be Leon Flukiger and Mark Samad. Taylor Toller and Stephen Brown in row 3. Row 4 will be Luke Cruz and Tim Morris. Teresio and Jesse Erdman line up row 5. Then we got Adam Donegan and Harrison Spory in row 6. As we go back further in this grid here tonight, it'll be Brandon Perry and Willie Atkinson lining up in row 7. Row 8 will be Christian Enderella and Anthony Yunez. Then we got Liam Doyle, Harry Krantz, Doug Ward, Jasper Van Groothuis. And they are stacked, ready to rock and roll. Let's see if I got a nice little cam here. I do not have one, I don't believe. So go back to the race here. The drivers are stacked. The field is set. 37 laps, and we are moments away from lights out here at Imola. Get on your feet, race fans. This start is going to be wild and crazy as they scream towards turn 1. By scream, I do mean they could find themselves in a very fun spot here. 3, 4, 5. Lights out here at Imola, and we are launched. Craziness in the back. Oh my, as looks like somebody wound up a little bit crazy and chaotic. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, the Virgil safety car out right away for obvious reasons. So we're going to go back to this one right off the get-go. So, go quarter speed. Now, Jasper looks like he might have had a bad start on this one. Looks like he came loose, might have dumped it, and then it broke loose. Okay, so Jasper started that one. That wasn't where the crazy carnage started. No. So if you go up further, Luke Cruz maybe trying to get this one going a little bit. And this is what. There's Luke Cruz right into Jesse Erdman. And that was where everybody kind of went everywhere at that point. Brandon Perry getting reared by another driver there. It looks like Liam Doyle might have got involved on that one. And just a crazy start. Well, welcome to Grand Prix Racing as you see wings and everything else bouncing across the track. Part sale, turn 1. As they go to this one, of course, Justin's going to catch up to that pace car here. And guess what? That's how it kind of goes, as definitely not how they wanted to park their cars. Just checking in on with my partner in crime, my wife, making sure the stream is going good. If everybody's liking what you see, though, you want to see more of this style racing, hit that like button, hit that sub button. It will absolutely be amazing what you see most times. But what a wreck on B1 here. And let's go and see if maybe Erdman, let's see who we can talk to maybe on this one. I think maybe Brandon Perry might be able to tell me. Maybe if you heard something wicked. Perry!
What's up, Brandon Smith?
Man, part sale, turn 1. But anyway, you were kind of right in the front row seat of that one. What was that like? What were you seeing from drivers out there they could tell on your end?
You know, I was seeing that there was a car that got loose. I believe it was Luke Cruz. You know, these cars are very hard to, you know, get on a standing start. So he got loose off the standing start, and then there was a couple of cars that just had nowhere to go, a little bit of contact and went around. I tried to brake because I did see it all happening, and there was just a ton of smoke, and then I got smacked in the back by somebody. I'm not sure exactly who it was, but that's pretty much what I seen there, so I'm definitely going to have to go in here and get some repairs.
I think it might have been Doyle.
Yeah, I asked Liam if he was the one who hit me. He said he didn't think so, but
He'll have to go back to he'll have to go to the replay.
After what he did to me and you at Nürburgring, he doesn't want to say that now.
Oh, jeez. Hey.
But yeah, we'll have to look at that. But just the typical turn one with 20 cars, 6 new drivers, or almost 7 new drivers. I was expecting a safety car.
Yeah. So hopefully they get it under control this time. It's a rolling start this time, so it should be easier.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, pit lane's open here. I'm sure some guys will give up track position. But yeah, let's see.
You know, if the guys are struggling with that one, what they can do is do what I did to start my races in Grand Prix. Is usually there's a reason why I don't start pull, but at the same time, when I take off, I usually just kind of launch or just jam through the gears all the way up to 4th and then let it roll.
Yeah, these cars are tough to get going there. It's almost a real skill to get them on a standing start. So we'll have to see, but you know, we'll have a restart here, and we'll see what we can do with that.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Breno.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry, some insight. Just Days of Thunder, that stuff. Leon Flukiger staying out with Taylor Toller, last season's champion, up in the second place position with Sebastian Moreno right behind. Lights are still on, everybody. Plenty of time for these guys to really get this one going. And my wife is being extra goofy tonight. But yes, it is absolutely going to be critical for these drivers just to remain game on. And look at this. Tim Morris and Stephen Brown kind of linked up. I think they might actually be teammates. Let's go take a look. See if the two teammates are actually linked up here tonight. As I believe, yes, they are. So the two teammates are right linked up together. So a few teams bringing liveries here. If we look at the front, Lewin Flukiger, Raider Rock and Roll, starting off this one. As they're slow coming to a crawl now. Green flag is going to drop now. Once that pace cars, all 4 of those get off the pavement, Leon is able to go at any time he wants. He sets the pace this part. And what he could be waiting for is guys in the back to be catching the field here. As you do see, looks like Luke Cruz did join up. Looks like the grid is all stacked here. Waiting on Leon to drop the ball here. And of course, tea time. Right behind him was Sebastian Moreno and Stephen Brown chomping at the bit to go around. They will have to be careful on this start here because this car can break loose at any time, at any moment. It looks like he just sent another car around. So we're going to be remain green flag here for a while. Don't go anywhere.
Let the flame ignite. Before they get to know me, but while you're joking, I was getting me some money. Flying across the country, now they're flying for me. Broke a record back in Donny, that's a different story. Don't ask me if it's wrong or right. This is for the lies you've been leading all my life. And you better run in the let the flame ignite.
looks like might be waiting for this final turn here, as I believe the final car is waiting to reconnect. And that is Luke Cruz. So it could be green flag this next time by. Kind of wait to see if Luke Cruz does get reconnected here. Looks like they're going to go around one more time here just to make sure that everybody is reconnected. So let's have some fun.
We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
It's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
All right, we are ready to rock and roll as they're coming around to about the final couple turns here. They're getting them all stacked up and ready to rock and roll. Now you see good mix of tires on here. Should make for an interesting strat issue here. Leon, of course, on the mediums, whereas Sebastian Moreno sees that it's go time, and there it is. There is the restart we've been waiting for. And what a restart this one was. Check this one out. What a jump out of this one. Taylor Toller kind of went to the back a little bit. I don't know what happened exactly. But Liam Geiger gets a great start. Behind him, Sebastian Moreno starting to put the pressure on for the number one spot here on the soft compound. Stephen Brown sees the battle about ready to mix up. He might try to mix it in there. We got oh my, as looks like we have another incident in the back here, this time with, oh my, okay, we're going to rewind this a little bit here. There we go. We're just going to kind of go back and see where all this kind of started here. Looks like might have started with Luke Cruz. Nope. Luke Cruz. There's Jesse Erdman here. Do you see the battle ensue there? sure exactly where this one actually started here, but I'm thinking it started right about here. I see a lot of everybody kind of jumping off here. It looked like maybe something happened with Jesse Erdman here. Oh, that is oh, I got it. That is Doug Ward right there. So let's take a look here. See what happened with Doug Ward. Maybe there's some slight contact there. Looks like we're gonna go quarter speed. Looks like Doug lost a little bit. And there's looks like Liam Doyle had nowhere to really go except for go to the grass, which left Anthony Yunez there to hit the grass as well. Looks like quite a few drivers there. Jesse Erdman, after everybody sees the carnage, it kind of fell off there at that point. So, and, right here is Christian Enarella here. I'll just kind of rewind this one a bit. As he came around, he might have seen it, and he loses it here too, right into the turn. It just didn't go anywhere he wanted to, right into the barrier there. So, total carnage here already out the gate. As Liam Flukiger leading the way here in front of Sebastian Moreno and Stephen Brown. And Tim Morris is right there with Adam Donegan and Willie Atkinson stepping into that seat there. Mark Samad, Anthony Yunez, Liam Doyle, Brandon Perry is in the top 10. Believe he did manage to avoid that one. Justin Carzoza and Luke Cruz back here, and Harry Kranz with Doug Ward, Harry Sporey and Teresio, Jesse Erdman, Christian, and Jasper all in the pits, way in the toe. Taylor Toller, of course, might have actually left. I don't know what happened to Toller. But the pace car lights are still on, and let's see if I can bring somebody else up here. Who did I hear from earlier? Let's bring it up. Adam Donegan. Adam.
Hello.
Hello. You made it to the track. How are you feeling here tonight?
I'm just trying to avoid the carnage right now.
Yeah, see the carnage happen before lap 6. What kind of nerves are going through you right now, or is it just going to be ride this one out and we'll see where she rolls?
We're just riding it out. I think after 2 safety cars, people are going to chill out a bit.
It's a good possibility, but it is P1 racing.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, good luck to you, man. Can't wait to see what you can do.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So that was Adam Donegan, and now let's see if Willie Atkinson is here. He's up in the P3 spot. We got Willie. Do I got Willie? Willie. No, Willie's not in the chat. All right. So a big shout out once again to No BS Tech for tonight's race sponsor. If you need any work done or anything, look them up. They do help with business, IT type stuff, helping you get your advice and everything else. Be a big help to them guys if you looked them up. If you got a business that has some needs that they happen to offer, they work with Datadog and a few others to help make it run smooth. So look them up. No BS Tech. As we are waiting for the pace car lights to go off, I'm going to kick up the tunes, jam out, grab me a drink, and don't go anywhere, race fans, as this one is shaping up to be an absolute barn burner by the end of this one, as drivers are getting settled in still to the new season.
How heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man slide around like the hate in the gaff. Please stop talking that trash, cause the vibes in the front all the way to the back.
Oh, sorry about that. Mic was off, but coming to the line again. When Leon goes, nobody knows. He is able to go at any time he wants to. When he knows the safety car lights are off, or the off, and all four tires are off the pavement, he can go at any time. Stephen Brown, Adam Donegan got to be prepared for this one, along with Willie Atkinson, to maybe anticipate it a little bit, but not too soon. Basically, when you see the other cars go, throttle up, dude. Listen, you got to listen to the other car engines. If you hear them hitting that 11,000 mark like he just did, Leon's out the gate quick. Stephen Brown and them guys did not really catch on to this one. A lot of smoke, and that was Luke Flukeigers into the gravel pit. That is not how you want to park your car, my friend. And Stephen Brown, just like that, takes the lead. Adam Donegan, Willie Atkinson, Mark Samad, Anthony Yunez step into the top five. Justin Carzoza, Sebastian Moreno, Harry Krantz, Tim Mars, and Liam Doyle go into P3 there, but look at this. Doug Ward.
Yellow flag is out.
Or no, that was not Doug Ward. That was oh my, that was actually Anthony Yunez. Looked like he was in the pit there, but another deal here. Just gonna go see where really all this one actually started here. So we had a lot of things happen here. So Anthony Yunez, of course, was battling with heavy contact actually, and that was I believe, who was that? Heavy contact between him and another driver. Wasn't Crizio. All right, so we're gonna rewind this on. I'm gonna find out who that other car was. So you got that gray car right behind. I'm not quite sure who that is there. Okay, so Justin Carzoza coming around. He is right on the heels of Yunez. Yunez getting the break there. It looks like, Yunez just cut loose. Nowhere for him to go. And that's where they all kind of got collected there to kind of start that chaos. Of course, going here, you got Adam Donegan. Also had another deal. He wound up into the barrier. Looks like Luke Cruz, of course, looks like he's exiting the pits, but then right here we're gonna find out what happened with Jasper. On this restart here, as started to see a lot of everything here, but Anthony Yunez definitely having something there, but Adam Donegan right there also having the trouble. So quite a few off-track deals here. Let's go and talk to Stephen Brown. It's been a long time coming for him to get a race win. I'm sure he's maybe looking forward to this, see how it feels. Stephen!
What's going on?
So, with all the action happening behind you, looks like you got Willie Atkinson right behind you. Now, he's gained up 12 spots. You another 5. I mean, what's going to be the game plan at this point? Or are you just happy to be out in front and away from the carnage?
Oh, I'm happy to be up front, that's for sure, and away from all that jazz. But no, I'm concerned about my tire strategy. I'm just going to run the mediums and switch to softs at some point and hope for the best.
Oh, gotcha. So a little bit of strat is planning on the strat thing right now.
Yep, we'll see if it works out. I don't know if it will. Maybe my pace will be quick enough. I'm not sure, but
all right,
I guess we'll see.
Well, all right. Well, good luck to you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. So Stephen Brown, get ready to go. As the pace car lights are still up, and my wife Jenna happens to be watching. I love you. Cannot wait for you to be home, and hopefully you're enjoying the show while you're working.
Don't feel fucking to me. 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 Come on. Don't feel fucking to me. Don't feel fucking to me. Come on. Don't feel fucking to me. Don't feel fucking.
And he drops the hammer, and away we go here. Green flag once again. Now Willie Atkinson off track a little bit. That allows 2 cars to go past. Willie is in trouble this early as he's maybe just trying to get this one going. But Sebastian Moreno, he does not hold back. Him and Mark Samad are chasing down the leader, Tim Mars, right behind. Harry Kranz comes to the party. Liam Doyle with Brandon Perry. The rivalry continues with Christian Andrella actually joining this one in here to be like, oh, you know what, guys? We're in it. Let's go. Liam Doyle facing heavy pressure from Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry is in a 3-way dogfight now. The lead has gotten changed up too. Sebastian Moreno, Mark Samad, Tim Mars, Harry Kranz, Liam Doyle, Brandon Perry staring at a top 5. Can he get it done on the hard set of tires? Of course, that's where the experience counts in. Most of the experienced guys are on hard sets of tires right now. And look at this. Brandon Perry is holding off against all these guys back here. He's defending. Pull the moving roadblock, Perry. Do it. Moving roadblock. Engage, brother. There it is. Moving roadblock. I'm not the only one here that's thought of that. Seriously, I'm not. Harry Kranz chasing it down with Tim Morris into the P3 spot. He's looking at a podium. Mark Samad and Sebastian Moreno. Moreno absolutely on rails right now as he's trying to put a gap out there early. And of course, these guys do have the DRS system where they can gain a boatload of speed. Liam Doyle is like, see you later, Perry. Sayonara. Don't want to see you again. Brandon Perry has been in this situation behind Liam Doyle before. Can he handle it? Absolutely. But behind him, Teresio, a 4-way dogfight behind Perry. And, Christian Andrella looks to the inside. He's trying to score big points for his team here tonight. Being in the top 10 here would be huge. But at the front, Sebastian is on rails. We're just kind of going through this when Liam Doyle has caught Harry Kranz. Kranz goes in to defend. Brandon Perry behind's got to be seeing this battle and be like, yeah, keep holding him back, dude. Hold him back. Let me get to him. Let me at him. Grind him to the ground there, Perry, as he's trying to get a top 5 here tonight. That's right. At the end of the night, I will be interviewing the top 5 drivers here, and I think it might be the only network that does that, so we should stay put for that one, as these guys actually look forward to talking to the fans, telling the fans their thoughts and how they felt in this race. Sebastian Moreno is still out in front. Tim Mara is still looking at a P3 here. Harry Kranz and Liam Doyle battling there. Brandon Perry, Teresio Carvalho, and Jasper Van Grote East is absolutely trying to get this one done. Luke Cruz, of course, fast in practice. Can he be fast here in the race? It is game on, and he's got to get it done here. He's inside the top 10. He's just staring at these positions and when I can make that move. Stick. Perry under the pressure. Teresio puts the pressure on that inside move. Looking to get it done. Perry sticks the inside, cuts it off, opens the door for Luke Cruz. Luke Cruz can't get it done. Oh my goodness, that was a lot all going on at once. Luke Cruz tried to take full advantage of this one. His DRS is open. Perry is opened up. So these guys all have DRS, and Perry gets the door shut. Perry gets passed by Teresio. And it looks like Jasper also. So this race is getting very, very interesting in the back here, as it looks like Willie Atkinson, Christian Andrella both wound up off the track. And there's Christian Enderella, no front wing, and so obviously wound up into something he wasn't supposed to. Willie Atkinson in the pits. So very big trouble there. Sebastian Moreno, Mark Samad, Tim Mars, Harry Krantz, Liam Doyle, Teresio, Jasper, Brandon Perry. And now Brandon Perry facing pressure from Justin Carrizosa. Carrizosa, of course, was on pole. And Carrizosa, Perry with a mistake, or Carrizosa got into him. We're going to rewind that one back because that pass was a huge one. All right, so we're going to see what happened with Perry here. I know we've seen Perry go off track. It looks like Brandon Perry going off track just a little bit, just enough to upset that car. And Justin Carrizosa takes full advantage of it. Gets around the turn. Of course, Perry's going to have to lay off that throttle to get that safe entry. And, of course, everybody at that point is just coming around him. So, definitely how that one kind of played out here. We're back live as Brandon Perry is back in 10th now. Sebastian Moreno, Mark Samad, Tim Morris out in front looking at podium. Harry Krantz, Jasper Van Groningen, and Teresio. Oh my. Oh my. Big trouble here. We're going to go rewind this one as it looks like Flukeiger got involved in something big. All right, so here's full speed here. And oh my, it looks like maybe an early break. That was Liam Doyle. So Flukeiger brought a monster truck. And so Moreno, Mark, Samad, Morris lead the way. Harry Krantz, Jasper Van Groningen, Teresio Carvalho, Justin Carrizosa, Stephen Brown, Jesse Erdman, Brandon Perry, our top 10. And look at this. Anthony Younes is back, and he's battling Brandon Perry. Perry has no answer. Anthony Younes gets the inside line on Perry. Perry cannot deliver on that one. Yeah, where Younes was, he couldn't exactly chop his nose, even though it's not frowned upon. Just saying, Perry could have added some spice to it. But Jasper Van Groningen is absolutely throwing it up, along with Harry Krantz. Harry Krantz has jumped up 14 position. Jasper 15. Started in the back. Is absolutely flying at this point. And Justin Carrizosa applying the pressure. Along with Teresio. Teresio's applying some really decent pressure to him, enough to where they're probably getting nervous. But this mid-pack battle is incredible right now. Look at these boys go. Jesse Erdman, though, is in no man's land. He's just able to just go flat out right now. Same with Anthony Younes. He's got some distance between him and Perry. Perry, of course, not applying the pressure yet. Harrison Spory working that wheel. He's trying to get up there a little ways. Adam Donegan, Doug Ward, both back on track. Luke Cruz. Then you got Leon Flukeiger, Liam Doyle, and Christian Enderella. Willie Atkinson still in the pits. Taylor Toller has left the building. But Sebastian Moreno has got to be happy. He's leading the way here. 19 laps to go on a hard set of tires. Does he have the tires to go the distance I do not know how far the hard set of tires go, but I do know some of the drivers are known to make them last. So these guys are just basically going to ride this one out, I think, at this point. Some of these drivers, of course, they're talking about just let it ride. And look at this, Justin Carzoza applying pressure to Harry Krantz. Krantz doesn't have an answer. Inside line for Justin Carzoza, gets that one done. Big move for Justin as he gets around pretty easy there. Of course, Jasper from the Netherlands is working the wheel here like a true champ. Trying to get around here and see what he can do. And to be honest, it's a completely pretty new. It's got a good mix of new and veteran drivers to this field here tonight. Of course, Jesse Erdman really starting to crank up the deal here, but Brandon Perry, tough luck going into the late stage, later laps in this race. He's got to find those marks. Apexes and exits is what he's going to want to look for if he wants to successfully get into that top 10. So we're just clocking down the laps now. These guys are kind of all smoothed out now, except for right back here. Harry Krantz is facing trouble from Jasper. Jasper starting to really apply the pressure. And by pressure, I mean this. Look at this. Yes, we are at full speed, and yes, it is very fast. Approximately 190 miles an hour down this straight. Even faster. Will it hit 200? Not quite. But yes, this battle is incredible. We go to the gyro. This is what Jasper is looking at. He's just absolutely flying through each turn. Of course, there's some suspension parts there. As Jasper tries to lock it down into the top 5 at least. So as the race goes on, I got a sense that some of these drivers might be starting to get a little bit endurance level is definitely being tested. As they do have to pay attention pretty good. Stephen Brown, of course, looking to apply pressure to Jasper. Jasper brings it down pit road. The late pit on a Jasper was 16 to go. That might be a little bit of a dangerous move. You know, for Jasper, he's coming down. He's obviously going to switch compounds. He might go to softs. But he's falling back in the positions. So Sebastian oh my. One guy just decided to say, hey, I'm just going to get out of the way here. Sebastian Moreno, Mark Samad just trying to maintain pace. And they do have the hard compound on right now. So they could be potentially good to go. We look at pit strategy here. It's all over the board, of course. Moreno with 4-lap newer tires. Then Samad. Samad, of course, pitted on lap 2 the last time. Morris is 15-lap old tires, and he's on the hard set of compounds here. Will this strat work with 15 to go? He's got to put nearly 30 laps on those tires, which that's generally going to be too fun. as we continue to clock them down here. But I'm really anxious to find out what kind of strats play out at the end of this one. But don't go anywhere, race fans. I will be right back after a brief break from No BS Tech.
Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner, and I'm just banging beats that are so mind numbing. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner, and I'm just banging beats so you can see me coming. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner, and I'm just banging beats that are so mind numbing. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner, and I'm just banging beats that you can see me coming back. 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 You can see and I'm just banging beats so you can see me coming. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner, and I'm just banging beats that are so mind numbing. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner, and I'm just banging beats so you can see me coming. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner, and I'm just banging beats that are so mind numbing. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner, and I'm just banging beats that you can see me coming. That are so mind numbing. You can see me coming. That are so mind numbing. You can see me coming. That are so mind numbing. You can see me coming. That are so mind numbing. You can see me coming. I'm a beat road runner. 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 You can see me coming. I'm a beat road runner. You can see me coming. I'm a beat road runner. You can see me coming. I'm a beat road runner. You can see me coming. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner. Yes, I'm a stunner, I'm a beat road runner.
All right, I am back, and lo and behold, I come back, and some crazy stuff already happened. Kind of seeing an incident here involving Willie Atkinson. Let's go back to this one. We're just gonna go full speed here to see what happened with Willie. He's obviously coming out of the pits on cold tires, waiting for some of the guys to go around. And then he just kind of back into the pits. Don't know what's going on with Willie, but it's probably not a good thing if you're parking it like that. Sebastian Moreno, Mark Samad, Justin Carzoza, our top three. Of course, Justin was on pole when he started, fell back a little bit, and then now he's back on it. He's fully on getting some decent laps in to finish this one out. He's got 12 laps to go. Tim Mars, of course, with Stephen Brown, trying to just put up some good, solid points for the team. 4th and 5th place finish for the teammates. Teresio and Jesse Erdman actually still back there on his own. Harry Krantz was up in podium. And now he's got to just get back on it with Brandon Perry now coming into the 9th place position here. And Adam Donegan was up near the front, and now he finds himself back in battle for 10th. So a lot of things going into consideration here. But one man that's got to be happy right now is Sebastian Moreno, as despite all the chaos, he's jumped through he went through it, or survived it, with Mark Samad. And these two drivers is absolutely blistering pace all night long. So they are definitely bringing us something to watch here, along with Justin Carzoza being into the P3. Tim Morris is there, but Stephen Brown electing to head down pit road. So Teresio has an opportunity now to split the team. Along with Jesse Erdman coming around, he's going to get in front of that. Harry Krantz and Brandon Perry. Of course, Perry facing pressure from Jasper. And Jasper really applying the pressure now. Gets to the inside, gets it done. Barely missing the nose of Barry. Barry might need a new change of shorts after that one. Just saying. We're watching all the drivers kind of work their way around here for No BS Tech and putting on a show here at Imola. And this is kind of what it gets down to, is how late the field spreads apart. Of course, now that they're spread apart, now they can go into one-on-one battles with one another, but they got to be able to catch the other. So that's where they really got to apply the pressure to get around everybody. And Justin Carrizosa looks like we got a couple guys blinking a little bit. And it looks like Justin Carrizosa cranked up the heat with 10 to go. He's gaining on Mark Samad. There's a 0.7 separation between the two, so he has the option for DRS. So when he hits that zone, I can imagine he's going to crank on the DRS and gain a little bit more as he is closing that gap on him ever so slightly. A little bit of a late break there, but gets on the throttle. Goes for the switchback, does not work. Tried it on, trying to maybe see when he can get that move done. He does have the option for DRS. There it is, open. Of course, he's going to carry a lot of speed there. Justin gets to the outside and gets it into the turn, allowing him to make that move. As he works around Spory. Kind of amazing what they can do. And it looked like Doug Ward. Doug Ward had some trouble with a completely beat up car now. Let's go see what happened with Doug Ward. So he might have just. Oh my, yeah. So it just. Yep. That car is definitely not how you want to park it at the end of the night. As Doug's just trying to drive it into the pits now. Really beat up. It looks like the whole rear arms are busted here. So Doug Ward not having a good night here out of him at all. 8 to go. Sebastian Moreno is out in front. Justin Carrizosa is trying to close it, and Mark Samad got past him just this lap. So can Justin catch Sebastian Moreno before the end of this one with a 4.6 second gap? Be a good question. He's definitely fast. It's a matter of how fast at the end of this one. Rizio, of course, in the top 5. Showing us he definitely knows how to drive. And of course, Leon Flukiger, who was leading earlier on, now finds himself facing just inside the top 10. And just like that, it can switch around over time. So these guys are really just putting up the pace, just lap after lap now. Of course, there's Doug Ward, who looks like he's battling with Anthony Yunez. Yunez does get around him. Sebastian Moreno getting around Krantz. And now he sees Ward in his sights, and he's like, okay, time to go get another one. As Moreno is absolutely putting on a show here. And Jasper looking at Stephen Brown now. This could be a battle for 7th if it would actually allow me to watch it. Liam Doyle, of course, looking like he's going to get passed by Justin Carrizosa. Not a whole lot going on as far as battles now. Brandon Perry, of course, who was working through the field, dropped back down to 10th position. As the clock is absolutely ticking for Justin to gain the lead. He's closed the gap. Is down to 2.8, 2.9. So he's closed it about a second now. So he is definitely running faster than Moreno. Moreno, of course, getting caught in the traffic a little bit. Whereas Justin's just all out, just planning this one out, planning all aspects of when he wants to make that pass stick. So that's definitely going to be playing a role of, oh, hey, let me around, dude. I am absolutely flying. I'm trying to go catch the leader here. And of course, the blue flags do count here. So it's a matter of who is going to get this one done. Is it going to be Zeb, Sebastian, or Justin? It's hard to tell here. As Sebastian and Justin both got amazing pace right now. But Justin is trying to close that gap up. And he is running about 0.3 seconds faster now. Not sure exactly what just happened with Luke Cruz, but Luke Cruz, of course, jumping back in here. I don't know why it's acting up on me again. But as the order goes, it's Moreno, Garzosa, Samad, Maris, Carvalho, Erdman, Brown, Lukaiger, Grodeheist, and Perry, our top 10 here. After that, it goes Donegan, Yunez, Krantz, Cruz, Doyle, Inarella, Spory, Ward, Atkinson, and Toller. And Atkinson and Toller both retired out of this one. Don't know what's going on there. But looks like Justin and Sebastian have met. The battle for the lead. Carzoza goes on the outside. Gets the pass done. Sebastian right behind. 3 laps to go. Does Sebastian have the pace? Maybe not. Carzoza's on the mediums. Moreno's on the hards. Samad is back here on the hard set of tires. But Justin Carzoza has got back to the lead after going nearly all the way to the back, I think, if not the back at one point. Tough race for him. With 3 to go, he's got to regain the lead. And we have a new race leader just like that. What a pass. And that's the difference with that DRS zone. Once you're in it, it just really allows that car to move on the straights as it opens up that rear wing. Of course, now they can't use it because they're not close to one another. Not within 1 second. If you're within 1 second, you're allowed to use it. So for now, they're just gonna sit tight, and looks like Justin's just sitting there like wide open spaces, dude. I'm gone. Leave me alone. As Justin's out running him like he's just running from Johnny Law or something. Couple notable mentions in this race. You know, we had all the new guys. Tough race, but well done here at Imola, even though it might not have gone your way. Tough race for a few other drivers that were here last season. They did not manage to finish it out. So a lot of shout outs to those guys and what they do. Also shout out to my wife Jenna if she happens to be watching from the Speedway gas station. Love you. Can't wait to see you at home. And last but not least, shout out to No BS Tech, tonight's race sponsor, for coming on board here tonight. As Justin's on his final lap. Not seeing any too much last lap battles here, as these guys are just bringing it around, going to their final lap. But Stephen Brown's battling Jesse Erdman one more time. He says, "Get back here! I'm not done with you, dude." As Brown goes for the move inside, gets that one done, shoots the outside, gets the move done for Stephen Brown. And Stephen Brown shoots into the top 5 now with his teammate Tim Morris, Mark Samad, and Sebastian Moreno. And leading the race is Justin Carzoza. What a race. And he will win here at the PGR Imola Grand Prix, presented by No BS Tech for the win. Then we got Sebastian, Mark Samad, Tim Morris still battling it out. He's got Steve, his other teammate here, Stephen Brown, coming around. The 4-5 finish for this team. Jesse Erdman, Jericio facing pressure from Leon. Leon's going to give it a go at the end. The last lap battle here for these two drivers. And Leon does not quite get it. Actually, I think he might have. Leon did get it in front of Jasper. There we got Brandon Perry Adam Donegan, Harry Kranz, Anthony Yunez, Luke Cruz, Liam Doyle, Justin Enarella, Harrison Spory, Doug Ward, Willie Atkinson, and Taylor Toller. But now the top 5. You're going to bringing it around. What a 4-5 punch for 4th and 5th place for the two teammates right here as they are rolling together on opposite pitch strategies, I might mind you. One's got a hard set of tires on, the other's got a soft set, and either way, they brought out a 4th and 5th place finish. They got to be happy about this one, as they are going to be bringing it to the line. As it looks like they are all bringing it up there right now, as they're just getting them all parked where they need to. And I'm watching for Stephen Brown here. These two guys are cracking me up. They're racing it to the line yet. They're not done yet. There's our podium finishers here. Tim Mars and Stephen Brown stepping up to the plate. Let's have a word with Stephen Brown and see how he feels. Stephen.
What's going on?
Man, what a finish out of you. Getting into
Yeah,
the
I'm pretty
5th
happy
place
about
spot,
it.
especially with your teammate there. How is this one for you?
This one feels great, man. I'm loving life right now. Finishing right behind Tim, my teammate, my boy. I had a bit of a issue on that restart. Unfortunately, I hit some gravel or something, and it sent me off into the sand pits. But we recovered pretty well, in my opinion. So I'm happy with the result.
Yeah, that was definitely. So at the beginning of this one, it was a very tough race, with the safety cars and everything else. How did you guys adjust your strats going forward after that one?
I mean, the strategy was weird, man. I think it would have worked out great going from mediums to softs, and if I didn't bin it. But once I did that, I knew I was stuck. So I just kind of had to ride her out and see what I could do. I think maybe in the future I'm going to go from mediums or softs to hards for the rest of the race and just keep it on one set for the full thing, just because it seems like pitting at the beginning seems to be a good strat. So I think I might try that out next race.
All right, man. Well, you did it. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching cheer you on?
Nope, no one, but shout out to you guys for putting this all together, for you commentating. I really appreciate it. I'm happy to be back for this season, so looking forward to the next one.
All right, man. Well, congratulations here tonight at Imola.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And now we're going to bring up his teammate, Tim Morris. It's been a long time coming, but he finally got here. Tim.
What's going on?
Man, it's been a long time coming, my friend. How do you feel about this one?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the last time I was up here this high. It was, I think, like Zandvoort or something like that. But yeah, it feels good. It's getting a little dicey at the end there. Followed Justin through some sausage and got some underbody damage, so it was a little slow on the straights, but
so during the race, I noticed that you guys were on looks to be opposite strats. Was that the case?
I guess so. I don't know why Steven decided to pit in front of me. I guess he had to. I thought he had pit at one point already, but yeah, I guess different strats. I decided to take advantage of what I figured would be the second to last caution and try and get fresh tires and good track position for the last restart. So
all right, man. Well, you did it. You got here to the top, into the booth finally for a long time. Any shout outs got to do for any friends or family you might have, or anybody out there watching?
Steven helped me with practice and hosting sessions. I think Jasper threw up a practice session. So anybody working to make people faster.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on up here to the booth. Congrats. Our 4th place finish here at Imola.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now let's go to our top 3. Driver of the number 12. Driving out of Canada, Mark Samad. Let's hear from him. Mark?
Hello.
Man, you did it. You got it into a podium. How do you feel about this one here at Imola?
Pretty good, man. It was a pretty rocky start in the beginning, but I got shunted in the back, but I swapped to the hards and just stayed on the hards, so I think the strategy paid off.
Yes. It starts this one. I chalk it up to first night jitters, we'll say. But
for sure.
as he went on that one, you seen the hards were working. What was the game? It was just game on and just try to get what you can.
Yeah, I tried to stick close to Seb, but he kept pulling about like 5/10 on me every lap. Like I couldn't really get past like the 118 threes for my fastest lap, so I just kind of made it work. I just tried to make him not overheat or anything. There were a couple of corners where it kind of felt like the hards were on ice, but I just took it easy around those. Didn't try to go for pace, and just Justin came out of nowhere and just took P2 right from me. So that was crazy. I don't even know how he caught up so quick, but kudos to him.
All right, man. Well, you did it. So you got on the podium. Dave, first night out here for the season to start it off. Any shout outs you got to do for any friends or family or anybody that might be watching?
Yeah, I'll shout out my teammate, Adam Donegan. He did put a good race on, too. I saw him spin after a safety car restart, so hopefully he got a good position, too.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight, and congrats.
Thanks very much, man.
Thank you. And now let's go to our second place finisher, driver of the number 15, Sebastian Moreno. Let's hear from him. Sebastian. Man, what a night. You get a second place finish on what was looking like you could have got a P1. How do you feel about this one?
It feels good to be on the podium. I didn't have no idea where Justin came out of. Like, I kept looking at my relatives. I saw Mark getting farther and farther away. I started kind of like dropping off a tiny bit because I was like, I just don't want to crash, and I had good enough pace to still keep getting ahead of him. And then all of a sudden I just look back and Justin's like 6 seconds, 4 seconds, just kept getting closer. And then blue flag in front of me kind of got in front of me like in the chicane. And I lost like 2 seconds there, and that was it.
All right. Well, yeah, it was a tough one, especially the Strats playing a pinnacle role here tonight for amongst the top guys, where it could have easily gone another way.
Oh, yeah. Like, if I was on the mediums, I think maybe I could have held, but I don't know if I could have held the tire that long.
Gotcha. Well, you did it. You got it in second place. Second step on the podium. Any shout-outs got to do for any friends or family or anybody out there who might be cheering you on?
My girl that I'm going to go pick up at the airport right now, Alex, I love her, and my dog, Brew, who's sitting right next to me and didn't annoy me tonight, so...
All right. Thank you for that one. I'm going to get you down to the guys. Congratulations on second place finish here tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And now we're going to go to our P1 spot, Justin Carazosa, who drove it back. Let's hear from him. Justin.
Hey.
Man, what a drive in that number 13 here tonight. How is this one for you? I mean, you drove this thing back.
Yeah, it was a fun one. I did a good amount of practice. I felt like I had the pace to win, but at the beginning, I forgot to bind my clutch, and it was a disaster at the start for sure.
With that start there, when forgetting to bind that clutch, some folks in the stands might not understand what that means. We're racing on sim rigs. It's a simulator. Basically, he did not hook up a button.
Yeah. I forgot to last night. I was messing with my settings, and I guess I unbinded it somehow.
Yeah, you should fire that mechanic. No, you drove an incredible race here tonight, a blistering pace, especially at the end. We've seen that you were on the mediums, Zeb on the on the hards, do you feel like that made the difference on getting that pass made at the end to take the lead?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I try to take care of my tires. I had a couple mistakes, but it wasn't too bad. These mediums last pretty well around here from what I tested.
All right. Well, you did a great job here tonight. Congrats. Any shout outs you got to do, buddy? Any of them?
Just my boy Get Good Racing. He's a coach. Search him up on YouTube.
All right. So I guess you got a little bit of a your technical support analyst.
Right. Yeah. Those are my guys.
You got the wrong guy. You need to get No BS Tech, dude. Come on.
Oh, shout out to our sponsors, No BS Tech as well.
Jeez, you got to get No BS Tech involved. They're way better. All right. Great job here tonight, Justin. I'm going to get you down to the guys. I'll be down in a little bit. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. You know, even after a bad race, this driver was involved in nearly everything. We're going to bring up Brandon Perry to have one final word with him. Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith?
I'm going to do it this time, dude. You're getting blasted right out the gate. You know what I was talking about. So this race, obviously not the way you predicted it to go. Walk me through this one. How, you started off solid. You were starting to gain the positions, and all of a sudden just fell back, being involved in nearly everything.
Yeah, I think, like I said, there was a lot of hard racing out there for sure. A lot of incidents that happened. I don't think anything was intentional or penalty worthy. Just, a lot of, cars fighting for the same position on the track, to be honest. But I'll take it, to be honest. I think it was one of those things where I started P13. I finished P10, some solid points. I think Jesse finished P6. So, it's a long season. We still got 14 races ahead of us. So I'll take these points and move forward. But I think it was, not only, not as much pace, but more on strat call there. I decided to put on the hard tires there on the last safety car, figuring that if we stayed green, that anybody, if they had, mediums or definitely softs, that they weren't going to be able to take them to the end. And then some of the guys that were on mediums took them to the end and still had some speed to go by me, like Jasper. And, Steven Brown was super fast going by me on the reds after he made a tire swap. So there was just a couple of positions where I really couldn't do much, basically, based off of the difference in the tire compounds and a little bit of speed. But overall, I'll take it, and we'll move on to Fuji, and I'll take the points. And, like I said, not a great race. I'm not going to be celebrating it, but still a solid race to, finish P10 out of 20 drivers tonight. So I'll take it.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got that much. Since the other guys, a few of the other drivers failed to do it, are you going to be getting No BS Tech on board to help you with your race strat?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I need to bring in, a consultant for my strategy. I still think it was the appropriate call. Because I think if I went to mediums, my hards were even starting to grain there at the end, the last 5 laps. So, I probably would have struggled a little bit more on pace those last 5 laps if I was on medium. So, good strategy call. I think it's just more based off of where those safety cars played out. I would have liked to seen a little bit more green flag running instead of having three safety cars. But hopefully next week at Fuji, we'll have a little bit of a better strategy call.
All right, man. Well, good luck at Fuji. I'm going to get you out of here. I'll probably be down there here in a little bit shortly. Good job nonetheless here tonight.
Did I get some shout outs or what? I know I'm P10, but.
Okay, I'll let you have your moment of shout outs, okay?
Awesome. Thank you very much. I'm going to give out some good ones. So, shout out to all the drivers racing tonight. We appreciate everybody showing up. Great grid, 20 drivers. Shout out to Prime Grid Racing. Shout out to Blackout Motorsports Network and you, Brandon Smith. Shout out to Landon Bednars and Wise Owl Wash. It's a truck washing company. Go check them out. Shout out to Anthony Yunez and No BS Tech. They're a tech consultant company. Shout out to Liam Doyle, Jesse Erdman, and also Landon. Nope, I already said Landon. Also Thomas Meeks in Wheels America. We appreciate all the road sponsors.
We
that we got.
explained this to you earlier. You got their names mixed up again. It's Thomas Bednar's and Landon Meeks. Okay.
We call them that on Wednesday. I think they'll love it. But we'll take it,
I'm
man.
gonna do it in the stream. You have no idea. If at the end of the night they request to fire me, you'll get to finally fire me live on stream.
I'll still be laughing about it because it's funny. But man, we'll take it. Hopefully next week we can get a top 5 at Fuji, and then we got Bathurst coming up round 3. So we got interesting races coming up, and it's it's more of a marathon than it is a sprint. So we'll see what we can do next week at Fuji.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Brandon.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry giving us some final words there. For everybody else out there watching, shout out to my wife Jenna, who is working right now. Love you. Cannot wait to see you again. This Wednesday night, you will not want to miss what's going on. It's gonna go down. Season 8 NASCAR Cup Series here for PGR kicks off. And it's back on the network. You will not want to miss any of that action as the drivers are stacked to the brim with multiple talent levels in there. You will not want to miss it. Peace out, everybody. I'm out of here for the night, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Driving me crazy.